Hi, welcome to Culture Shot. Welcome to Culture Shot on the first lockdown Monday of perhaps 3 hours. We don't really know. This is day 4 of a 21-day lockdown here in Johannesburg, South Africa, and we're experiencing what I know a lot of people elsewhere in the world are, and all of the disruptions that come with that. I mean, I'm used to working from home. I do it most of the time these days, but I'm not used to working from home when my children are permanently here, and so the house is a lot noisier. In fact, I'm standing out in the garden shooting this, trying to get some peace and quiet. Because if I was to shoot it inside right now, the background would be something like My Little Pony or Rescue Riders or PJ Masks or Alvin and the Chipmunks or something like that, something distracting, and that's kind of the noise of the house. This is the kind of thing that we're having to try and come to terms with. I know a lot of people are in the same boat with that, and I know that if you spend any time on Twitter or LinkedIn lately, you've probably been exposed to round about 250 10 things to do lists, 10 ways to work from home, 10 ways to work from home when your children are present, and all of that kind of stuff. And it's mostly just generic bullshit. I mean, I'm sure it's well intended. I'm sure the people who put together those sorts of lists intend to help, and I suppose generically there's probably some good tips on there. But I mean, I think my experience here is pretty unique, and I'm sure yours is as well. And so what I've been trying to do is make sense of this for me personally, and rather than trying to beat myself up for not being as productive as I should according to this list, or not following a certain set of routines according to that list, I'm trying to work it all out on my own, and to a greater or lesser extent it appears to be something that's kind of settling down and starting to work. Thing about it is, I think most people are doing that as well. I think your people are probably doing that. If you're the leader of people, you probably have by now a certain number of them, if not all of them, who are working from home or working from some remote location. They're no longer right in front of you. You no longer have complete control over them. You're no longer able to command them. They're no longer able to come to you for information and advice, ask you questions. I mean, you're probably all a little bit lost while you try and put this all together. And I'm not sure that a generic top 10 list is actually going to be very helpful to you. But here's what I do think, and this is something that I believe very, very deeply. In fact, I even made a Culture Shop video about this, I don't know, some months back, where I suggested that your organization should be the university from which you learn. In other words, within your organization there are a whole bunch of smart people with a whole bunch of smart ideas, and the only thing that prevents you from getting to them is the fact that you probably just don't have a mechanism, and you've never really had the impetus to do so before. It's never been urgent that you do. This isn't new, by the way. Lou Platt, when he ran HP in the 1990s, was famous for saying, he's famous for a lot of things, but one of the things he was famous for saying was that if HP knew what HP knows, it would be 3 times as productive. And it's a really compelling idea, this, that the ideas as solutions to your challenges exist within the minds of your people. You just have to try and get to them. And so we've been trying to rack our brains to work out what we can do, while we've been trying to work our own sort of situation out, to try and work out how we might be of service to you as well. And something we've come up with, there's a link below which you might like to click and have a look. And but basically the concept is called Remote Sandcastles. It's a new service that we've developed to try and help you unlock what you already know, to use your own group of people as the center of excellence from which you will learn, to try and make some sort of top 10 list of your own that is unique to you, one that's really truly relevant to you, so that you can actually end up becoming an extremely productive and confident group of people in this new environment. Look, we don't know how long this is going to go on for. We're on a 21-day lockdown. There could be another one straight after that, another one straight after that. I see in the UK they're talking about being on lockdown through till June potentially. Nobody really knows, and that's the problem. Do we go back after this to working in an office as we did before, or does remote working become something that we're all that we do more of in the future? Again, we can't really know the answer to that. What we do know is that for now, for the next few weeks, we've got to get good at this. For the next few weeks, we have to work out how to do this. And that's what we'd like to help you do. So have a look at the link below, see what you think, and if you want to get in touch, do so. Otherwise, go at it alone and see what you can come up with, because I really think that the solutions to any of the challenges you're facing very likely lie within your own brains, and so I'd urge you to tap into those. That's been food for thought for me all this week, and I hope it's food for thought for you as well. I hope in the weeks ahead you're able to all remain safe and healthy. I wish you all the very best with that. We are in fact all in this together, and for now at least I wish you a very good week.